Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jenn Akuoma. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe, and catch a vibe because that's exactly where we are here. So today's video is going to be me basically telling you guys all the classes that I've taken in my nursing school journey from freshman year to now senior year. The grades I got in those classes, difficulty level that I thought that these classes were, clinical rotations I did in what year. So let's just get right into the video. I don't really need this video to be too long. My first year of college was fall of 2019. I applied to the nursing program of my school. I go to Molloy University. I did not have to take a TEAS test. I know some people was asking me that, like, if I had to take a TEAS test. I didn't have to take a TEAS test. I did have to take the SAT. I think I got like a 1080. I took it twice, and the second time I got a higher score by like 10 points. I got into my nursing program. I'm just going to be reading off of my general education requirement form. I basically need 2 out of the 3 disciplines between art history, music, or speech communication, 6 credits in total. I need 3 credits of a language. I need 3 credits of English composition. I need 3 credits of languages or literature, 9 credits of social and behavioral sciences, and you could choose 3 out of the 4 disciplines, which is history, political science, psychology, and sociology. 3 credits of science. I need 3 credits of mathematics, 3 credits of theology and religious studies, 3 credits of ethics, 3 credits of philosophy, 1 credit of physical education, and then I need 4 credits of a core class. I did actually come into my nursing program with credits already from my high school. You had to pay for it, of course, but like they allowed us to take college credits, so paid for statistics, calculus, and general psychology. I didn't have to take any math in college, which is, it's a blessing and a curse at the same time because I love math. Like, I'm like a math girl. But yeah, so I got into the nursing program. So 2019 fall, I took, oh my god, I took 6 classes, 17 credits. I got a B plus in anatomy and physiology 1. I got an A in organic and biochemistry. I got a B plus in the college composition English class. I got an A in sociology, and I got an A in the professional socialization education for professional nursing practice. And yeah, I took that for my first semester. That was my only nursing class. And keep in mind, I was working as a shift supervisor at Rite Aid around this time. As soon as I turned 18, he promoted me to shift supervisor, so I became a full-time worker and a full-time student, and I don't recommend this. Like, looking back on it now, definitely, like, I don't know how I was doing that. I honestly don't know how I was doing that because I was taking anatomy and physiology and biochem, but anyway, yeah, that was that semester. The next semester, keep in mind, this is 2020 spring semester, so I'm still a freshman. Keep in mind, this is when COVID hit. The classes I took this semester was history of animation, which is an art class. I got an A in that class. I actually really enjoyed that class. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it as much, but I enjoyed that class. Then I took anatomy and physiology 2. I got an A in that class. Microbiology, I got an A in that class. Human growth and development, that was my only nursing class, and I got an A minus. And then I took my gym credit that semester as well, which was badminton and volleyball, and I got an A minus. All A's that semester, and that's really good considering that was the COVID year, and this is also the semester I stopped working. This is the semester I stopped working at Rite Aid. Sophomore year, 2020, fall. So this is my first clinical rotation semester. We do start our clinical rotation sophomore year. If you're in nursing school, let me know down below when you start your clinical rotations, but we started our first semester of sophomore year, which is, I think it's pretty early, honestly. Yeah, so this fall semester I took nutrition. I got an A in that class. I took foundations of humanistic nursing, which is foundations of nursing. I got a B minus. I took pathophysiology. That class is really hard. Like, that class, I thought I was gonna fail out of nursing school because of that class. Honestly, that class was really hard. Patho is crazy. I got a B in that class, and I took pharmacology, and I got an A in that class. Pharmacology is also very hard. Those two, I can't, oh my god, they made us take those 2 classes in one semester. That's crazy. That is crazy. Pharmacology and patho is very hard. Like two of the hardest classes you're gonna take in nursing. That first semester of clinical, I went to Mercy Medical Center and I did 112 hours of clinical there. That was my first semester of clinical. It was med surg, and yeah, I was very happy about that because that was our first clinical. Like, oh, I remember taking my like clinical pictures and everything like at the park and stuff, like with my uniform. It was so cute. I'll put it here. But yeah, I was excited. Fast forward to 2021 spring semester, which is my second semester of sophomore year. I took social media. That was my communication class. Very fitting. Very fitting, right? But yeah, so I took social media. I got an A in that class. I took pharmacology 2, got a B minus, another hard class. I took humanistic psych social. I got an A, and then I took humanistic adults 1, which I got a B plus. And that was 14 credits in total for that semester. I think for that clinical, I was at NASA University Medical Center, or NUMIC, and that one was 78 hours total of clinical experience. I think this was also the semester I started working at a vaccination center as a medical scribe. I was basically like paired with the nurse, and the nurse would like give the vaccine, like the COVID vaccine, and I was basically like writing down all the information like beside them. But yeah, I started my job there. That was a per diem job though. The writing job was definitely more demanding on me. Like I was put on the schedule, and like sometimes it didn't like work with my schedule, but this job was definitely better. I get to like go when I wanted, and it was paying great. Oh my, that job was paying so good, and it was in the middle of COVID too. Like that money was so good. Oh my gosh. Now we're on to the 2021 fall semester. This is my junior year. The classes I took this semester was spirituality and social justice, which is my core class. Core classes are like 4 credits, so they're like 4 hours, which is very long, and they have 2 teachers, and that's something that's like different than any other class that I've had. I got an A in that class. I also took environmental ethics. I got a B plus in that class, and the only I don't even know if I want to share this, but the only reason why I did not get an A in that class is because, well, this was a totally online class, environmental ethics, and the final was like some, oh my god, how many pages is that? It was like 10 pages or like 13 pages or something like that. I just got so lazy because I'm not even the type to like not be able to write a paper. Like I literally wrote a 10-page final paper last semester in a day, less than a day, in a couple hours actually. Like I can write, but for some reason I was feeling so lazy with this class, and I already had like a 97 or something like that. So I did the math and I was just like, if I don't hand in this final, I'm not gonna fail. So I just didn't hand I know that sounds horrible, but I just didn't hand in the final because I didn't want to. I was so lazy. I don't know, like just a lazy spirit just entered me, and I rebuked it in the name of Jesus after this final. But I rebuked it afterwards, and it's no longer in me, but I was just being so lazy. But I ended up with a B minus in that class. Also took humanistic adults 2, like number 2. I took humanistic adults 1 the last semester, so now this is 2. I got a B plus in that class. I took nursing research evidence. I got an A, so that was 2 nursing classes this semester, total of 16 credits. I think this semester I also started working as a nursing assistant. I like the job. It was per diem, so I only went in when I wanted to. I prefer not to work during school, honestly, because I honestly don't feel like anybody should be working during getting a degree. If anything, we should be getting like government assistance. If you don't want to work during school and you have the option not to, because I know everybody doesn't have the option, I have the option, but if you have the option not to work, don't work. Don't stress yourself out, baby. Don't stress yourself out, baby. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Next, so now we're on 2022 spring session. I did literature and culture of life, which I got an A. Study of Africa, B plus. Humanistic child family, which is peds, B plus. I had humanistic child bearing, which is labor and delivery. I got a B. I did beginner Spanish, and I got a WA, which is a like withdrawal. I had to get out of there. It's so crazy because I've been taking Spanish since 6th grade. 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and 12th grade. So I've been taking it for 7 years. It's actually so sad. Like, I've been taking it for so long, and I know, well, I know the basics, well, some basics, but I really don't know how to speak Spanish. I don't know how to speak Spanish. And I don't know why I thought taking the Spanish class was a good idea. Like, I was gonna fail that. If I didn't withdraw, I was gonna fail that. The first day I was so confused, and the teacher only spoke in Spanish. He did not allow anyone to speak in English. He did not speak to his students in English. So I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I withdrew from that, but I still need a language. So you're gonna see what language I took to substitute, but that semester I took 14 credits. I did both my pediatric and labor and delivery clinicals in the same semester, which was the 2022 spring semester. I did is basically half and half of the semester. So the first half I did peds at Cohen's Children's Medical Center. I really enjoyed that place. And the second half I did labor and delivery at Northwell. It was different. I'm not really into the pediatric scene. I'm not really into children. But yeah, it was really nice. The pediatric unit, I did 37.5 hours there. So yeah, that semester was really nice. I would say it was really nice. Moving on to fall of 2022, this semester I took 2 clinicals this semester as well, which was community nursing and psychiatric mental nursing. With this clinical though, instead of it being like first half is one, the second half is one, they ran at the same exact time. So I had 2 clinicals in 1 week. For community, I went to Mercy Hospital and I was in the wound care center. For psych mental, I was in Pilgrim in Long Island. And yeah, those are not my strong suits. For psych and community, they were both 37.5 hours. For clinical, this fall of 2022, I took beginner ASL 1, which was my substitute for Spanish. If you don't know, ASL is American Sign Language. Love that class. I actually love that class. Like, that was so fun to learn, because it's like you're learning movements, you're learning habits. It's different to me than learning like a language like Spanish or French. Is different to me because it's like you're learning positions. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It was easier for me. I got an A in the class. I also took Humanistic Nursing Care of Adults 3. That's ICU. That's intensive care. I got an A- in that. Humanistic Nursing Psych, which is psychiatric mental, I got a B+. And then I took Humanistic Nursing of the Public and Community. I got an A- in that. And then I took Gender and Philosophy, which was my philosophy class for my credit. And I got an A in that. So this semester was 17 credits. And now we are on the last semester, y'all. We are on spring of 2023. This semester, my clinical is just ICU. I don't have a class for that right now. I took ICU. That was Humanistic Nursing Care of Adults 3. That's ICU. That's intensive care. I know a lot of schools don't do clinicals for ICU, which is interesting. Again, if you're in a nursing program, let me know if you do ICU clinical at the end. I don't have any grades for you because I'm still taking it, but I'm taking that. I'm taking nursing leadership. I'm taking my capstone class this year. And I'm taking the Bible, which is theology and religious studies, that credit I told you about earlier. So yeah, 4 classes. The first half is ICU clinical and the second half is my capstone. I do get to choose my location and specialty. Well, I don't get to choose. I get to tell them my preference. I don't know. I think I should make a completely different video for something like that, like my capstone choice and like all the stuff that went into it. But I think I should do that after I finish my capstone. I'm not sure. Let me know down in the comments what you guys would like. This semester is 13 credits. So yeah. My career total credits is 119. My GPA is a 3.56. So yeah, that is all the classes that I have taken and currently taking for my nursing degree. If you wanted to do nursing and you were just interested in what classes, like exactly what the name of the classes you're gonna be having to take, those are the names and what clinicals I took for the corresponding classes. I'm just so happy. I'm giddy. I'm happy because I'm done. I'm actually about to graduate. Like, I'm actually about to walk across the stage twice, not once but twice. Nursing students, they get a pinning ceremony, so I'm gonna be walking twice And my graduation is the same week of my birthday. I love my birthday because usually it marks the start of the summer. And when I tell you we be having a lit summer, like we be having fun. Now that my graduation is the same week of my birthday and my pinning ceremony is the week before, like I just know it's just gonna be so much like celebration and laughs and love and happiness. Like uh, it's just gonna mark the start of a great summer. Like I just know it. I just know it. That's really it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions for me, comment them down below. Or if you don't want to comment them, I do have my socials linked for you guys if you guys want to text me about anything. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to your girl, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Just tell me what they wanting. Boy, anything you want, better money. Just tell me what